Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode in our Games from A to Z series, Kentucky Route Zero. This is a game made by Cardboard Computer as the developer-publisher, and I've played it a little bit just to kind of get a feel for how the game works, so we're just going to go ahead and restart from the beginning of the game. Not too much spoken audio, so that's something to keep in mind. Equus Oils, it's Act 1, Scene 1. Just getting started. So now this is the first part we get to take control of. It just jumps right into this game. We can take a look. We can go talk to this attendant. We can take a look at our dog. An old hound and a straw hat. Both have seen better days. That's our dog. How about our truck? What are we looking at our truck? A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words Lissette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, Curiosities. Let's go talk to the attendant. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, lost a tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? So you can choose your dog's sex right here, and by choosing that you also choose its name. Or I don't know what you can do without naming it. You can just call it some dog. But I think I'm going to call her Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. Our character, obviously, is now Conway. We get to make some decisions in his tree for what we get to say. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. You know? Yeah. It's the truth. You have got to stop and breathe in the road. I bet while you're out driving, you let your eyes wander up at the tree line, and you just, well, I bet you're more of a poet than old Joseph. So, do you like poetry? Oh, I just like to listen to the TV. I used to do a lot of poetry on a computer, but I don't have the ear for it lately. Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there you've got to take the Zero. The Zero is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down to the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It gets too damn quiet around here. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. Alright, we got ourselves a lamp then. And we can turn on and off with that down there. So why don't we go ahead and head on inside there. Down into the basement. It's dark down here. Take a look around. Hey there. Can we talk to you guys? Okay, let's take a look down here, I suppose. Back on up, maybe? What do we got going on here? Shut off the light. Turn the light back on. Hey, basement people! Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn cardboard table. Card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Let's talk to him. Conway clears his throat. Have y'all seen a breaker box down here? Emily to Bob. Did you hear something? To Emily. No, sorry, I was looking at the rules again. Ben to Bob. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. To Bob to Ben. So it's your turn now, right? To Bob. Oh yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. Well, I guess that's telling. I don't see anything yet. Can we still move around? Let's head back down to the side here. And would you look at that? Looks like we found our game piece. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. Turn back on that light so we can see what we're doing. Head on back up and return this die. Oh, what? Folding chairs are arranged around a worn table. The chairs are empty and the surface of the table is bare. Should we leave the 20-sided die or pocket it? I think I'm going to keep it. Toss it back in our pocket and carry on. Looks like the breaker box is back here, though. And we've turned it on. Oh, wow, we can go down here. Let's take a quick peek. I didn't realize this was something we could do. Anything at all down here? Not so much. I guess we'll just climb back over this way. We didn't read that sign. Let's take a look at this sign, shall we? A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. Sign. These are the rules. 1. No open flames near the gasoline. 2. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. 3. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. 4. Strictly limit the time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Okay. Odd last rule, but alright. We'll go with it. Let's head back up, since we're not supposed to spend more than 3 minutes down here. Sheesh. Power's back on, and you can clearly see that giant horse head. You know, this took me by surprise at first. I didn't realize what it was until the power came on when I was first taking a look at this. Let's talk to Joseph again. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. There were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, the computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquise. She knows her way around these roads. She'll get you to the 0. The password is... damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kinda long. Kinda like a short poem. I think one of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. Okay, I guess we will. Computer's right here. Let's take a look, see if we can log in. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User. Joseph. Password. Wheels slide loose. Nobody saw the accident. You just breathe road. Password accepted. Interesting. I'll be honest, that when I was first checking this out and making sure I kind of knew what I was doing, I chose totally different answers, and it still said password accepted. Joseph, shouting. How's it going in there? Figure it all out? Sure you are. Or figuring it all out? Sure you are. Typing. Let's check messages. Message 1 is from Donald at Hotmail. Message 2 is from Accounts at Consolidated Mail. First one seems more interesting. From Donald at hotmail.mail. Subject, fragments dim of lovely forms. Joseph, I know it's been a while and I know you're still sore, but there's a whole world in here and we need your help to unmask it. Yes, the caves are cold and damp and we are old and lame. Never mind. I can't remember why I even started writing this. I miss those old days in the lab, with you and our dear Lula. Maybe you found your own Xanadu. Well, so have I. End of message. We're not going to read either of those, we're just going to exit. I don't want to read the accounts one. Let's get this address book that we need. We can look up the 0, we can look up Dogwood Drive, or we can try out Marquise and trust Joseph. Let's check Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive is not real. Address book, okay. How about the 0? Address the 0 is not real. Marquise, I guess we will check, trust him. Marquise residence, 100 Mikado Lane. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. You can't miss it. Got it? Out there in Mikado somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look. While you're down there, I loaded that old TV of mine into your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquise a number of years ago, and now that all the power is weird all over here, I can't pick up anything but static in public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. Alright, I guess we're gonna make another type of delivery here. Bring this lady back her TV when we go visit her. Blue, how you holding up? Conway scratches behind Blue's right ear. How's it going, Blue? What do you think of this place? It's odd, I never noticed it driving by. How about a treat? Take it easy, Blue? I assume take it easy is just gonna end the conversation. Yeah, how about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. He's a bit odd, isn't he? Reminds me of your old man, Ira. Do you miss that guy? He was a good man, a good boss. Alright. Let's hop in the truck and get moving. Conway doesn't want to stay any longer. Conway takes a minute to think. Nah, we're done. Let's head on out. You get to see the map view here. This is the first time I realized this game was kind of more of an exploration-y type game. When this first popped up, I was a little confused at first, but it makes sense. Looks like this is our burning tree. A tall black oak burns on a hill above the road. So we turn left, and the Marquise farmhouse right here. Act 1, Scene 2, apparently. The Marquise farmhouse. How we doing, Blue? I'm gonna rub Blue's belly. Pretty dark out here, huh? Hope I can borrow you a treat up there. Maybe you better stay down here where it's lit. Be good, Blue. A street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. Yes, it does. Let's head on up this hill, shall we? God, I really love the art in this game. So atmospheric. Got a graveyard we can look at. A family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquise. Interesting. Let's head on up to the house. Looks like we go in through the back. We go further out this way? I'm curious. There's a truck out here, but alright. Guess not. Let's head on up to the house. Looks like we got the TV in our arms here. Bringing it along, might as well make the delivery since we found this place. Light switch. Oh. Weaver, I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? I didn't see any owl. I know, I saw it out the window once. Big, ugly thing, all sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? Looking for the 0. It's better than being in a ditch. I drive deliveries for a small antique shop. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Actually, I have a TV here that I think belongs to you. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The 0, I know. Sure, we'll set up this TV. I guess we're talking to Weaver. That's not how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch the television? Ma thought she heard ghosts in the static. I know about that. She was ill, wasn't she? Mentally, I mean. Kind of distant, fearful. No, just expressive. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? I'm not surprised, are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. What if I don't want to look at the television? I guess we will anyway. Saw some kind of sort of a hill or cave maybe in the television before it faded past. What do we got back here? Weaver, hey! Hey, wake up! You spaced out there for a minute. What do you keep out in that barn? It used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. Your cousin? That's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. She has a workshop up north a ways, by the lake. Right where Peona and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the Zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV. But I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the Zero is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. Oh, Weaver's gone. And so is the car that was in the driveway. That was quick. Anything else we can find in here? A stove we can look at. A disguised wood-burning stove is set up in one ash-dusted corner of the room. It's cold to the touch. Guess let's leave. Not much else here. Wonder if that truck's still here. Yep, still sitting over here. Still nothing we can do with it, it looks like. I really like this, like, when you point and click and pick where you want to go, it's like throwing a horseshoe. It's kind of fun. Down to the truck, I suppose. Hey, Blue. There are some horses out there behind the house. Remember the horses you and Lisette and Ira had? I miss them sometimes. The horses. Couple folks playing some blues and stuff, I guess. Is that blues? I don't know. Country? Country blues? I don't know what this is. Let's take a drive, I guess. Haunting game, I tell you that. Let's hop back on the 65, I suppose. A tall black oak barn. Oh, I already clicked on that. Didn't want to do that again. What do we got here? The factory. A creek runs alongside the highway and then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partially obscured by trees, reads, Artificial Limb Factory. So I guess something about heading off here at the to find the Zero, not necessarily to find the lady's cousin, Shannon. On-ramp? Is this the Zero? Act 1, Scene 3. Elkhorn Valley. How you holding up, Blue? Conway brushes some dirt off Blue's hat. How's it going? Huh. Not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp on the Zero being here. Hey, you got something on your hat. Been digging in Lisette's flowers again? She just can't keep you out of there, can she? The way Ira used to yell at you, you'd think he was losing his mind. Be good, Blue. Let's go check out this on-ramp. Entrance? Into the dark, where we're supposed to be careful. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. So it looks like we're taking control of Shannon at this point. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Inaudible. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two. Ooh, sorry, popping knuckles. Yes, I appreciate that, but... Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Shannon hangs up the phone and puts it away. Stranger. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on, and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Sure. I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lisette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to the mine? Oh, no. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady, name of Weaver Marquise, and she sent me this way, and so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway. What? Weaver Marquise, do you know her? So you saw her, tonight. I know Weaver. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquise. Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that, too? Of course she did. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd be hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door. Just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion 2 wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it was a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? She's supposed to be up at that bait shop. I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. Where did you see Weaver? At my workshop. She just appeared. I hadn't seen her since a long time ago. It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else, we've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead. Do some analysis and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology. Okay. Topology. It's the science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fits together. Alright. If you know what you're doing, lead on. Blue, stay put, buddy. At least there's lights in here. Looks like Blue came to a stop. We got a PA system here. Anything else? Just some other equipment. Nothing we can really mess with, it looks like. Let's check out this PA system. Shannon, that runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. Alright, give it a whirl. How big is this place? Nothing. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal scrip, you know. And if you want to run the fans for a bit to keep to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here. So did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed here. Set up that lamp of yours and I'll go unplug the ceiling lights. Tries to, well, fidgets with change in his pocket, sure. I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try to say something into the mouthpiece. Well? Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Let's do something nice and continuous. Rubs a finger along the surface of the mouthpiece. Hums a deep tone into the mouthpiece. Blows on the mouthpiece. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with a cave system. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something. Or what did you have for breakfast today? Let's talk about breakfast. I had breakfast with Lisette. She made biscuits. She talked about her late husband, Ira. Then I loaded the truck. Shannon. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable, or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Breathes and thinks about the road. And remembers a moment earlier in the day. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Breathes and visualizes a hot meal. As a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. No! Act 1, Scene 4. Elkhorn Mine. Shannon, Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? My leg's stuck. Shit, okay, I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Now, let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay, there's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram out of one of the auxiliary exits, if there are any. I think there are. What about the on-ramp? Well, we'll just find an exit, then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So, the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. And it looks like we have control of the lamp again, making that weird noise. Shut that off and it's just quiet. Can we hear anything? Hear some rustling, something. Well, let's get it moving, shall we? Ooh, I like that. Flickering lights, pretty cool. Keep it on moving ahead. Save some electricity. I don't know if these if your lamp is runs out of resource or anything like that. Whoa, whoa! Some things in the background. Okay. Whoa, lots of. It looks like people with mining helmets. Are these old miners? They keep appearing. Oh, I dig it. God, this game is so well put together artistically. Oh, they're coming up after us, aren't they? Oh, they are close. Jesus. Definitely miners. I don't know if we're in danger here. It doesn't look like they're trying to attack us. They're just following us. And I think we've made it to the end. Click on that light. Should be safe here. Guess let's exit. Thank God. Okay. Let's poke around here, down here a bit more first. Can we? back it up a little bit, I guess. Maybe see if we can do anything with this entrance. I'm kind of curious. Can we talk? I don't see any options. Screw it, let's go. Oh, we don't have control of our light anymore. Oh yeah, we do. It's just not showing up for whatever reason. That's weird. Okay, let's exit. Here we are. Let's get out of here. Yeah, okay. I'd still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken up tracks back there. I'm wondering what's down there. If you wait here for me, I'll just take another look around. That's coming from Shannon. Sure. Okay, I'll be right here, says Conway. Since his leg's busted up, I guess we're going to take on over for Shannon again. And she has her phone, but at least it's got a nice bright screen on it. Doesn't look like we can shut it off, though. You can hear that dial tone. That's funny. Oh, just a ton of miner helmets. Huh. Hey, it's Blue in our truck. Looks like Conway's able to walk a little bit now. And there's Shannon. Good. She's alright. Shannon, hey stranger. I didn't think you were coming back. Did you find what you were looking for? Yeah, maybe. Look, we're not going to talk about that anymore, okay? Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm just on edge. I'll be okay once we get away from this mine. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind me hitching a ride, do you? I kinda got a lift out of here. I wasn't sure if, I'd be heading back. I can drive. Yeah, maybe that's best. Shannon, don't worry. I've been driving since I was 9. I still need to find the Zero. Well, it's like I told you, Weaver doesn't lie. If she sent you here on to find your on-ramp, this is where you should be looking. Or maybe you just weren't listening closely enough, and that's not exactly what she said. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia. In the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. Well, we're at about the 33-minute mark. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this new episode in our Games from A to Z series. If you liked Kentucky Route Zero and maybe want to see more of it in the future, maybe me finishing this game, hit that like button, drop those comments, let me know you're interested in it. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and call it here. We will see you guys next time. Cheers!